Oh, Mama's coming. It's okay, I'm just saying hi. She does trust me. She's very good with me. We're friendsies. When I milk her, I'll try to get a video tonight. It's adorable. When I milk her, she puts her nose on my stomach, in between my chest and my stomach, and just holds it there for neck scratches while she's milked. It's very cute. But I bottle raised Fern. She was my baby, weren't you? Yeah. Is that your baby? She's so cute. She's so cute. I'm gonna say hi, okay? She's a lazy baby cow right now. She hasn't gotten the zoomies yet. Hi, good morning. Hi. Are you gonna get up? Yeah. Is that your baby? Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. I like her. Hi. Yeah. Hello, good morning, sleepyhead. I know it's early. It's only like 7 a.m. Huh. It's only like 7 a.m. And I'm out here with my shenanigans. Oh, nice little baby. I gotta go garden. I gotta go to the garden. But yeah, so with Kiki, one, we really need the beef. We have no beef in our freezer for the foreseeable future if we don't eat Kiki this fall. That's a huge no-no for us. We're very seasonal eaters here. I don't want to go into winter with empty freezers. The other thing is that she's kind of irritating me lately. I will put a picture up here right now for you guys to see. That is what she did the other day when we had her corralled for just one night. All right, coffee has been drank. I'm dressed and the groceries are put away. So I'm out in the garden. This is where I'm gonna spend a good amount of time today. I think the Swiss chard germination's a little spotty. I think I have time before it gets too hot, maybe, to grow some French breakfast radishes in here. And I'm gonna plant them in between the Swiss chard so that something is growing in these spots. Because they're done in like 20 to 25 days. So that'll put us almost like the 3rd week of June. We might be okay. I think it's worth a shot. So I have some of those. I brought up a tray of my tomatoes and peppers. I have like 3 flats that need to be planted right off quick here. I brought up one, but I also brought up some seeds from the store. So we sell botanical interest seeds in our on-farm store, and I grabbed some that I want to get seeded in here. One is the cucamelons. I want to get those up because they're lovely and that I love snacking on them, and I think that my customers will really enjoy little half pints of cucamelons this summer. And then I have the French breakfast radishes that I'm going to seed in between the Swiss chard here. I have this Edible Beauties flour mix, and I'm actually just gonna kind of sprinkle this across the back of the garden. I'm trying to draw in the pollinators into here so that we have more of them, because right now we don't have a lot of them at all. We're actually missing pollinators. There are none on my lilacs, and that's a huge red flag. The other thing we're doing to help with pollinators is we actually have somebody coming tomorrow with 8 beehives of his, and he's gonna put them in our hayfield. That's really exciting. But I'm gonna plant these flowers along the back side of the garden, and the bees will be able to find those, and then they'll be like, oh, this is where the good stuff is. So we're gonna do that. I wanna plant some Cinderella pumpkins, and I need to plant some wax beans. That's what I haven't planted yet as far as string beans goes, and that's Paul's favorite, so I need to get some of those in the ground. I'll do a like early summer harvest of beans, and then I'll also plant a fall planting. Picking beans in the fall is really nice because it's nice and cool and you don't mind sitting in the garden harvesting for hours. So I like the fall harvest the most. So you can see there's 2 Swiss chard plants that are like spaced properly here, but then from this guy there's not another one until way past the camera down here. So I've got a little like foot-long space here that's empty, and I'm gonna end up just having to keep weeding this out if I don't do anything here. So instead I'm gonna go ahead and plant something that will be quick. It won't disturb the Swiss chard. I try to space these out the way they're supposed to be. That might be successful, it might not. Cover them up and move on to the next spot. It's that quick and that simple. Healthy guy. Another little one right here. So I got some seeds planted, some radish seeds, some pumpkin seeds, and a packet of the flowers. I'm gonna get some tomatoes in now though, because that's kind of the goal today, is to get tomatoes in. By the end of the week I want all of my tomatoes and peppers in here because we go camping next weekend and I want to leave the garden in a really good productive spot. So I have, starting with these are sun golds, and these are really big. They have a really good start, so I need to get these in the ground. And then I also grabbed a couple containers of Amish paste tomatoes. So I'm gonna get these in, and then I'll walk down and grab some more. Where these are so tall, I'm going to bury them in the soil, probably like, I don't know, up to here. That will allow them to have more roots, so they'll be stronger plants. They don't need all of this initial height, and it's just gonna, like, having all that height is gonna make it easier for them to just fall over. We get high winds here often. Even today it's just breezy. So we'll get these in the ground and then we'll get going with some more. And I'm gonna start my row right here. Kind of follow this line. Stay. Leave it. I'm going to put all of the plant markers with their names on it next to the plants in hopes that they'll actually stay there and I'll know what's growing. I would say I'm probably placing these about 18 inches apart. I'm not measuring, so I'm not exactly sure, but that looks about what I'm doing, which is plenty of space. The soil is very rich nutrients wise because this was a cow pasture and then a pig pasture, and it sat for about a year past the pigs, so this is going to be really, really good gardening soil. Come here, bird. Hi. Oh gosh. What are you doing?